There are approximately 125 sports teams across all four of the major sports in America. I think that number is right. I don't know math. But anyway, today I'm going to be ranking every team across the NHL, the MLB, the NBA, and the NFL based on how much I personally like them. So this is 100% opinion based. If you don't agree with me, let me know in the comments below. If you agree with me, let me know in the comments below. But comment down your guys' favorite team for every sport. I would love to know. So I always read the comments, so I'm excited to know that. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like this video, and we're gonna do this in a style where we have to say one sentence for each team of why we like them or don't like them because there's over 100. So we're without further ado, let's get right into it. If you haven't already, like this video, comment down below, and subscribe. So also for the record, tomorrow is MLB opening day, and the Mets kick us off. So I'm excited to watch that game. Go Mets! Comment down, let me know if you're a Mets fan, and also who you think's gonna win the World Series. But anyway, here's our tiers for today. At the bottom we have can't stand. I can't stand them. Nobody can convince me to like them. Above that we don't like them. Above that is they're not bad. I don't really prefer to watch them, but they're okay. Well, above that is they're okay. Kind of the same two tiers here, but this one's a little better, a little above average. And then they're cool. I rock with them. They're cool. And then my favorite. So without further ado, one sentence or less of why each team. Here we go. We're starting with the Los Angeles Rams. Um, I think they're cool. Besides the playoff game, I like their uniforms, their stadium, and Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford, and just the team. Their fans are not annoying either. Houston Texans. They're okay. Uh, been kind of quieter until recent years. That defense is very fun to watch. Atlanta Falcons. Can't stand them. Carolina Pride, division rival. Chargers. They're okay. Um, they're like the little brother of the Rams. So, yeah. 49ers, they're okay. Fans can get a little annoying sometimes, but I love Christian McCaffrey. Some of the players on that team are pretty cool. Shanahan's cool. And their stadium seems awesome. Jets, nothing special. They're the Jets. They haven't been good at all. They're not fun to watch. Carolina Panthers, my favorite. They're my favorite NFL team, and they always will be. So, there's that. Cleveland Browns, I mean, same as the Jets. They've just been boring. Not much going. Not exciting. Seahawks, they're okay. Um, their stadium atmosphere seems cool. Sam Darnold had a good story this year. Mike McDonald's a good coach. They're cool. They're okay. Buffalo, they're okay. Fans have been getting a little annoying to me. Um, they think every year is their year, which gets a little annoying. I understand the passion, but there's got to be expectations. And every time they lose in the playoffs, they find somebody to blame. Besides that, team's cool. Packers, they're okay. Fans are a little annoying too. Very similar to Buffalo. Green Bay just isn't as exciting as some teams. Saints, can't stand them. Carolina, obviously, so don't like them. Raiders, nah. I mean, they're okay. Maybe they'll be more exciting, but they just haven't been exciting to watch. Carolina Hurricanes, my favorite. Hopefully they win the Stanley Cup. They need to lock in. That Canadiens game last night was rough. Started 2-0, and then we lose 5-2, 4-2, whatever. Lock in, please. I want to win. Senators, don't really like. Don't know much about them, but Brady Tkachuk annoys me. Philadelphia Flyers, I can't stand them. The fans are annoying. I'm a Canes fan, so that makes sense. Tampa Bay Lightning, don't really like. Just don't like them. Literally just don't like them. They're a Tampa team. I'm a Carolina person. I'm not from there, but I'm a Carolina sports fan, so no. Pittsburgh, they're okay. They're okay. I know they're in the Metro, like the Canes, but they're okay. Toronto, nothing special. Um, Matthews is cool, I guess. Capitals can't stand. Canes rival can't stand them. This is the Utah Mammoth. They seem cool, honestly. They're cool. Newer team. Coyotes, I didn't know much about. I wasn't really into the sport. Basically started watching hockey around the time they left. Like it was maybe a couple months different. Ducks, I really don't know nothing about, so I'm just gonna put Blackhawks, they seem cool. They're okay, actually. They're okay. A lot of teams are gonna go here, just above average. Blackhawks are okay. Connor Bedard is really fun to watch. Calgary, know nothing about. I'll put them in Buffalo, they're okay. I mean, their young talent seems cool, but they gotta Stop acting like they're the best team here. They're not. Colorado, they're cool, even though they are a threat. Nathan McKinnon's fun to watch, so there's that. Oilers, I don't really like. Connor McDavid's cool though. Dallas Stars, they're cool, dude. I know they're a threat to the Canes, but they're cool to me. LA Canes, don't know much about. Minnesota Wild, I think they're cool, I guess. I've always liked kind of Minnesota teams, not like favorite, but they seem cool. They don't really hurt nobody, so I mean, Sharks, same boat. They're exciting. Their arena looks awesome. They're cool. By the way, the separation between their cool and my favorite is huge. Like my favorite's all the way up here, and this isn't much of a separation. This isn't much of a separation. This is a decent separation, and this is too. Predators, crazy name. I don't know much about them. Their colors are cool though. The yellow. Seattle Kraken, don't know much about them either. St. Louis Blues, they're okay. Their colors are kind of cool. Vancouver, don't know much about. Don't know much about the Canadian teams. I have nothing against them. I just don't know much about them. Columbus, don't really know much about them. Jets, Winnipeg, don't really know much about them. Vegas, don't like them. Celtics, eh, they're okay. Warriors, they're cool. Curry needs to go to the Hornets though. Brooklyn, I don't care about them. They're so bad. Clippers, don't really see much of them. Knicks, they're okay. Yeah, they're okay. Jalen Brunson's cool. Lakers, I don't really like. They're annoying. 76ers, they're okay. I'll put them above. They're cool. Suns, I think the Suns are cool. I like their colors, the orange and the purple. Yeah. Detroit Red Wings, they're cool. They're valid. So these guys are invited to the pool party, I guess. These guys are like the hosts. These guys are invited. These guys, if they show up with these guys, they're cool. These guys aren't allowed in, don't really know them. And then these guys definitely not. These guys are in another state, not allowed to come here. Toronto, I know nothing about the Raptors really. Kings, they're okay. Chicago Bulls, nothing about. They just got belt by the Hornets. 44-point win for the Hornets against Kings the other night, by the way. Atlanta Hawks, they're okay. Actually, they're an Atlanta team. Cavaliers, don't know much about them. They seem cool though. Darius Garland, when he played there, was cool. Hornets, they're my favorite. Go Hornets. Hopefully we make the playoffs here. We're 38-34, so we're balling. Detroit, can't stand after the Hornets and Pistons games. Miami Heat, don't really like. This is a competitive. I respect the games we have though. Hornets and Heat. Pacers, they're okay. I don't know much about them besides Halliburton, to be honest. Magic, their song after their wins are cool. Orlando Magic, Orlando Magic. Oh, Devils can't stand them. Bucks, they're cool. They're okay. They're okay. Wizards, they're not good. They don't bother me. Nuggets, they're okay. Mavericks, they're okay. Timberwolves, they're cool. Anthony Edwards is really fun to watch. Houston Rockets, they're okay. I don't really know much about them, to be honest. Besides a couple players that, they're there. OKC, I don't really like them from their flopping, dude. Like, they're okay, but they just been flopping way too much. Grizzlies, I don't really like. John Morant is kind of annoying to me. Trailblazers, don't really like them either. Pelicans, don't know much about. Florida Panthers, not nothing crazy. Jazz, don't know much about either. Spurs, they're okay. I like De'Aaron Fox. Chicago White Sox, they're okay. It's kind of funny how bad they are, so they're entertainment. Cubs, I think they're cool, even though they're in Chicago. Guardians, don't know much about, but they're okay. Jose Ramirez is awesome. Cincinnati Reds, don't know much about them. They're okay. Detroit Tigers, they're okay. Don't know much about them. Brewers, they're okay. KC, don't know much about them. Pirates, eh. They're about to get swept 3-0 by the Mets. Islanders, I think they're okay. The Islanders are okay. Twins, I have respect for the Twins. They'll go and they're okay. Cardinals, that's an interesting one. I don't really know too ton about them. They'll be an eh. Orioles, they're okay. Braves, they're okay. The only reason I say them from an Atlanta team is because I know a lot of Panthers fans are Braves fans because that is the closest team to NC, but I do think there is a good chance of baseball expanding as a professional team in North Carolina, so we'll have to see how that goes. All right, moving on, we have the Boston Red Sox. I think they're cool. I don't mind them. I like them. The Fenway Park looks really cool, and I'd love to go to that stadium one day. Miami Marlins. I don't really like them, to be honest. Mets fan. Makes sense. Yankees. Can't stand them. Their fans are annoying, and they get hyped up way too much every year. And they're going to make a lot of errors in games, and they're not going to win anything this year. New York Mets. They are my favorite. These are my 4 favorite teams. Panthers, Hornets, Canes, Mets. Let's go. We're going to win the World Series this year. Tampa Bay Rays. I don't really like them. Don't know much about them. They're a Tampa team, so. Phillies. Can't stand. Canadians, after last night, the game. Toronto Blue Jays, they're okay. Blue Jays are cool. Nationals, they're not really exciting. Astros, can't stand them. They're cheaters. Diamondbacks, they're okay. Angels, don't know much about, besides they're basically the Dodgers' marketing little brother. Colorado Rockies, they've always been bad. They're kind of like the Browns. Athletics, same boat. They're getting a little better, though. Dodgers, they're cool. I don't dislike them as much as other people do, but Dave Roberts, Freddie Freeman, they're cool. Mookie Betts, too. Mariners, I don't know much about them, to be honest. Padres, eh. Rangers, I don't like them. They've gone up from can't. Actually, yeah, they're still I can't stand. That goal song is so dumb. Texas Rangers, they're okay. I don't really know much about them, to be honest. Giants, eh. Bruins, eh. Cowboys, they're cool. They're family's favorite team, so I respect them. Bears, they're okay. Fans can get a little annoying, but they're okay. Colts, they're cool. I like their stadium. It looks cool. I definitely want to go there soon. Dolphins, they're okay. Not really like anything crazy. I'm excited to see how this rebuild goes for them. They're off to a good start in the rebuild. Patriots, they're okay. I don't dislike them as much as other people do. That's probably just because of Drake May. Detroit, they're cool. That stadium looks like it rocks. Their fans got a little annoying, but I like some players on that team. So, and Dan Campbell is great. Cincinnati, they're cool. I just wish they're okay actually. Those owners are cheap. It annoys me. Tennessee Titans, they're okay. I'm excited to see that new stadium that they're putting together. That obviously a new logo now. Philadelphia Eagles. A while ago they were like they're cool, but now I don't really like them. Honestly, the fans have just gotten so obnoxious comparing Jalen Hurts to Cam Newton. It's insane. Jaguars, they're okay. Broncos, I can't stand them. Giants, I'll put them in there cool. I obviously live in New York, and out of like the 3 quote unquote New York teams, I think the Giants are kind of they're cool. Yeah. Vikings, they're cool. Can't wait to go to Panthers and Vikings hopefully this year. Make sure you guys are subscribed already for footage of that trip. Cardinals, they're Panthers' little bro, so you got to respect your siblings. They're okay. Ravens, after that business thing, man, they could easily move down, but they're okay. Chiefs, they won too much recently. Bucks can't stand. Steelers can't stand. Steelers fans are annoying and what TJ Watt did to Cam Newton. And then finally we have the Commanders, which they're okay. But here's my tier list of every sports team across the 4 major leagues. We have can't stand here, don't like, they're okay, they're cool, and then my favorite. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below who your favorite sports teams are and why for bonus points. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy opening day tomorrow for baseball. Take it easy.